So what was it like? How did you come to work at Marvel? Like, what was the process in like growing up reading Marvel books to just coming to work there? How did that happen?
I was sharing a studio with Rob Liefeld. Rob had just gotten, I don't know if he had gotten New Mutants yet or not. I'm not real sure. But he was doing some work for Marvel. And, or he was doing work for DC and was about to transfer over to Marvel. Can't remember. Anyways, we were going up to the Oakland used to have a comic convention, so we were heading up there. So I had written out several pitches. One of them was for a book Rob and I wanted to do together called Young Avengers, which eventually became a book. And at the time, I don't think we were aware that they were working on a book called New Warriors, which would have been the Young Avengers, kind of the same idea. The idea was take the young teenage characters and do the Teen Titans, except do them for Marvel. And I was going to write it, Rob was going to draw it. And there were several other pitches in there. At the last minute, I was looking through the Marvel Universe handbook, and I was looking predominantly for characters that nobody had touched in a long time. So I came across the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I called up Rob, and I said, "What do you think of them?" And he said he thought they looked cool, but they didn't have a story. So I thought about it for a day or two, and then came up with the idea, why not explore the Marvel Universe in the 31st century? So I typed that up really quickly, and I drew a picture really quickly. We headed up to the convention, and I pitched it to Mark Gruenwald and Tom DeFalco, and that was the one they went for.
That's so cool. And I think Tom had a pitch at the time for it. And
Tom had said that he had come up with an idea that he wanted to move it 500 years in the future and do that. And so I said, I can give you a lead into that. And I did that in one of the early issues, issue 8, I think, where I gave him a lead so that it could expand and become the Galactic Guardians.
That's cool. It's really cool, especially to see, in continuity, see characters kind of in the future and kind of see their life in 500 years, if they're immortal or what happens to them, and what their legacy is on the universe at the time.
Yeah, when before I started the book, Mark Gruenwald made me do a list of every character and where they would be 1,000 years from now. And I thought he was busting my chops at first, but it actually proved really valuable in the sense that I really did get an idea of who would be around, who wouldn't be around, that kind of thing. And it had the freedom of just being an alternate future.
Yeah.
So anything that I did didn't really affect anyone else, and as a result of that, I was only told no, that I couldn't do something twice during the whole run.
Wow, that's incredible to have that kind of relationship there.